on the wrong camera. Jeez. I don't know, man. I'm telling you. I've got this camera set up right here on a tripod doing its thing, and it decides to go to the handheld camera. I just don't get it. Anyway. we got a little video editing going on. I can't believe it went to the wrong camera. Maybe if I had that Stream Deck thing or whatever the heck that thing is called, the Loop Deck connected up, I'd be able to switch things out, but I don't know. Maybe that's not even how it works. I don't even know. So still have not messed around with that Loop Deck yet. Realizing that I might need to get some like connections or something like that. But just figured I'd pop on COVID and coffee. We actually did take the man, it looks like such a disaster back there. Put my hand like that. Yeah, anyways, that's why we're over here. I did take out the TRAXXAS Max for a quick rip, and yeah, I did end up with the inevitable. So just like the title of this thing says, the title of this thing says what? What is the title of this live stream? Do I even know what the title is? Something about TRAXXAS says you gotta pay to play. That's kind of like, that's what I'm saying. My attitude kind of is that TRAXXAS says if you wanna play, you are gonna pay. And not necessarily, I don't know, maybe not necessarily in a bad way. It's just literally, I think it's in TRAXXAS's master design maybe to make it so that, man, I gotta figure out a different setup here. Because this ain't gonna work. I gotta do something else here. Anyways, just gonna jump into the chat, say what's up. Trash Ninja, Tom Andrews, Dan's Bearded RC, what's going on, guy? Thomas Downey Jr. is already here. Lorne Cronish, what's going on? Gaines, what's going on, man? Drink more water, what's going on? UFC and some RC guy garage, dude. Tell you right now, some of the RC cars have been trying to do their UFC on me, so. Wasim, what's going on, guy? Austin, Olger, Martinez, what's going on, guy? Martinez is definitely way easier for me to say. Stone, what's going on, guy? So I'm just doing some quick video editing right now to get a video out there today, and then the Big Rock's ready to go. The only thing, though, Alexa, what's the temperature today?
Right now, it's 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 39 degrees.
All right. So maybe a little bit later, it'll be a little bit nicer. So that's where my problem, well, that's probably where I came into problems. That plus, like I said, TRAXXAS says, you want to play, you're going to eventually pay. It's all, like I said, it's all in their master plan or their master design. Whenever you take an RC and push it, I think beyond anything that TRAXXAS maybe has in mind, what they have in mind is to do upgrades. And it is smart business-wise. Their vehicles are resilient. I do have my TRAXXAS poster back up on the wall. Looking nice. It's just there. Got Hobao front and center back there. Still got my LOSI banner as my like bench cover thing, but I want to get this LOSI banner off of here. Get it on a wall. Thought about putting it on that wall. I might switch out the TRAXXAS banner. I got another Hobao banner. You can probably see it right there. I got another Hobao banner that's going to go on that wall. Just kind of make things a little more homey. Not homely, homey. Mendez, what's going on, guy? How am I doing? Not too bad. Not too bad, except for it's cold out. It's cold out, and the TRAXXAS Max suffered some issues. So that's what it is. And in case you're wondering, in case you didn't hear me like splatter it on the live stream last night, and I think I talked about it before on another one, the 9,000 milliamp Z100C pack fits inside of the TRAXXAS Max. I didn't say the X Max because it does. Definitely fits inside the X Max, but surprisingly, a little TRAXXAS Max ripping a 9,000 milliamp pack just seems kind of crazy. Yeah. And yeah. Pretty sure you know what that little symbol stands for, right? If you've owned a TRAXXAS Max, you might be familiar with the mount, might be familiar with that. This is the warranted fan. I don't know, man. All I gotta say is go ahead and get yourself a Game Changer fan. As a matter of fact, get yourself a low pro Game Changer fan, because it fits the TRAXXAS Max like mint. Addicted, what's going on, guy? Just Trash It, what's going on, man? Boost, what's going on? Trying to keep up here. What's your opinion on the TRAXXAS Haas? I can only base my opinion just on what I've seen. Seems like a well-designed little vehicle. Like, if you pay attention, what did TRAXXAS just do? TRAXXAS has unloaded a slew of options now, upgrade options for the Haas. The Haas is a little, like, a little grab and go. I call those vehicles grab and goes. So even the TRAXXAS Max is still considered a grab and go. The Haas is a grab and go. So is like a DB Pro from LOSI. Definitely the Big Rock. The Big Rock is a grab and go. I'm going to be pitting the TRAXXAS Max modified up against the ARRMA Big Rock V3 not really modified. 4S to 3S. So the TRAXXAS Max is going to be ripping 4S. Probably not the 9,000 pack, just because it is a little extra weight, which possibly could have attributed to maybe a little bit of my issue this morning. But I mean, the TRAXXAS Haas is designed for a specific, group, and it is a little on that, high side, but that's TRAXXAS. It's probably a very resilient, well-designed vehicle with some upgrades that TRAXXAS just launched. So, and is probably going to be a slew of body color options. KGM, what's going on, guy? Kaiju grab and go? Oh, yeah. Dude, no. Kaiju isn't a grab and go. Kaiju's just literally just leave it in your truck and just always have it. How about that? I mean, you want to talk about a resilient truck, man? Yeah, that Kaiju. And if you don't want it to be doing backflips on itself running on 4S, you take a Kaiju running on 4S, you're good to go like forever. It wasn't like I was forgetting, but. Guru RC, what's going on, guy? Good morning to you as well. Addicted, you broke your trash bag last night? Oh, no. Robbie, what's going on, guy? The RC Bros, what's going on, man? Convert the ARRMA Big Rock to 4S eventually, yes. Just know you're really pushing it. Platform like that, going all out real 4S, you're going to push it. But eventually, yes. But I want to do modified Max versus one upgrade to the Big Rock and see the difference. Modified Max. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. And then you do like we could do like a price comparison. So here's the Big Rock, the ARRMA Big Rock versus the TRAXXAS Max. This is how much you're all in on the TRAXXAS, Max. And then here you go with the Big Rock, pretty much OTB with one mild minor upgrade. Holy smokes. Pretty crazy. Justin, what's going on, guy? Happy Jack, what's going on, man? 3 sons. I think I said 3 sons already. I don't know. Building a Latrax Teton. Nice, man. Your Big Rock goes 53. That's right. Crispies. Dude, come on. How fast does the TRAXXAS Max go? And that's 4S. We're like what you just said, Crispies. Your Big Rock is going 53 on 3S, right? I'm assuming 53 on 3S. Curtis, what's going on? Good morning to you. All right. I'm going to be doing some editing. I want to get that video out by noontime, which probably ain't going to happen. Although, maybe it will. Ooh. Now, see, I'm seeing the footage for the first time right now. Oh, my God. It's the build-up. It's the build-up. Game Changer fan took a pretty good beating today. Dan. What am I? Oh, I'm listening to my footage. I figured I'd do it this way. That way it's not like bothering you guys in the background, because literally you're going to hear me like saying things over and over again, trying to like get things, sliced and cut up. Shot out RC. What's going on, guy? Good morning. Fairly new viewer. Nice. Since fairly new viewer since when? Been getting up early to see the good dude. Thank you. Right. Hey, I'm telling you. Shout out RC. I want to be right there, literally right there next to you, enjoying my X-Max. But my X-Max just does not enjoy when I have that controller in my hand at all. Not one time has that X-Max given me like a smile. Well, I mean, I've cracked the smile because it's handled some jumps pretty well. But come on. You know what I mean? Not one rip has that thing survived. It's crazy. We're working it out. We're talking. Like I said, we got some stuff. I'll pass it by real quick. We got some stuff. We got some TRAXXAS stuff. More stuff. So hopefully that will help. We'll see. Definitely got to mess around with my gearing. Earl Moorhead, what's going on, guy? TRAXXAS and RC Guy Garage, not working well. You know it, guy. Hey, Earl, what did you say? What did you say to me? You were like, hey, why don't you just let me send you these axles? I ain't going to use them. Don't send them because I'm definitely upgrading. Today was the last straw. The last straw. Probably just like you. Obviously it took you a couple of, issues, and then finally you were like, yeah, all right. It's finally time. Sergeant J, what's going on, guy? Jazz, what's going on? Guy. M2C just released 3S and 4S wheel nut hexes. Nice, Jess. Beautiful. Deontay, what's going on, guy? Have I ran the Hyper? Yes, I have. Yep, I did. Yeah, the only issue that I'm coming across now, Deontay, is because it's got a 2200 kV motor, the place that I took it at, it was a big strain on the gearing. So that's obviously the next issue to combat. I didn't have my temp gun with me, but the ESC, I think the ESC shut down on me. I believe it was either the ESC or something. Maybe it didn't shut down. That was not a good day. I was supposed to have footage. It was ripping it really nice. Changing that center diff fluid definitely woke up the rear end. Like you already knew that's what was going to happen. The next shot is actually to throw a fan on the motor before I do any kind of gear changes, because I'm liking the speed that the thing is getting. I'm liking the fact that it has such a good amount of rotation. Those what are the tires and wheels that are on the Creighton EXB? I forget what they're called. Whatever the Creighton tires and wheels are. They actually are a little bit stiffer rubber compound than the Kaijus. The Kaijus, I'm actually able to get a little bit better tire rotation. And then the other issue you start to run into is shock length. So obviously the way the vehicle's designed is designed as a track buggy. Once I threw on the Kaijus, it did lift it up off the ground, but I was still getting that full compression chassis slap, which I appreciated because it definitely helps out with the shocks a little bit. Now that I've got those Creighton EXB tires and wheels, you already know, I know you know this, Deontay, they're that much taller. So now instead of getting a chassis slap, it's now getting slapping the shocks. Do you know what I'm saying? So those pistons are really getting rammed, and that's not what I want. So I am going to switch back to the Kaijus just because it performed like awesome on it. Get a motor fan on there, take it out for another rep. But it moves, it flies really, really well. I did lose a little bit of air control just because of the size of the tires. That's it. And like I said, the motor overheated, but that's fine. So there you go. A whole bunch of this. Philip, what's going on, guy? J.O., what's going on, man? JP Slayer, what's going on, guy? Talbot must own the world's strongest X-Max. He probably does after all his upgrades and everything that he's done to it. Probably. Maybe he puts the plastic through a heat treatment so that it's stronger. I don't know. I want to like my X-Max just as much as V2 Vids guy does. So V2 Vids, man, you see what he does to his X-Max? I want to be doing that. It just won't let me. Keep ending up with stupid stuff. You and me have the same weather today. Would be 39 degrees. Yeah, right. Mendez, yep. Not very good weather early in the morning. Jersey, 39, right. Henry, what's going on, guy? From Germany. Nice. Good to hear. Right. Definitely, Deontay. It's a good vehicle. It's just, you know, it's a track vehicle that I'm trying to change. So, and it will. Talbot fixes his right. Yeah, but you know, shout out. He fixes it constantly, but you got to figure what is he doing to it. You know what I mean? And like I have point blank found out, the TRAXXAS X-Max seems relatively inexpensive to fix versus the amount of abuse that I've seen like V2 Vids and Talbot put their vehicles through. So I've got no complaint on that end. When I watch somebody else's video, my complaints for my trash bag are literally because mine is a trash bag. It literally just will not function with me. This isn't my first RC car. You know what I'm saying? So all right, 300. Come on. Now, if that was a TRAXXAS motor, obviously it would have shut down. But if it was a TRAXXAS motor, it probably would not have survived 300 plus degrees on a motor. Man, you could smell that plastic. You could smell the surrounding plastic starting to bubble. But yeah, 300 plus degrees, because that was like 3 to 5 minutes. I said 3 to 4 minutes, but in reality, when I really think about it, it might have been like more on that 5-minute range to where I got that temp gun out there, maybe even longer. When I got that temp gun out there and finally got like a number on that. So that was 294 point something after it cooled down for 5 minutes, or maybe even longer. But I think maybe that goes to show that Spectrum motor. I'm never going to do that again. It's got fans on it now. But maybe it goes to show that Spectrum motor, or whoever makes Spectrum's motors for them, that Spectrum motor is pretty good. So it's still kicking. So hopefully it's still kicking at the same speed. Deontay, you can keep that weather. Holy smokes, no thank you. That weather's all yours, man. Your X-Max is a killer. Right, okay, but Sergeant J, okay? I understand you're saying that your X-Max is a killer, okay? Now talk about this. All in all, you even got your X-Max used, right? So upgrade-wise, let's not even talk about how much an X-Max costs. Upgrade-wise, how much money do you have in your TRAXXAS X-Max to get it to the point to where you can say right now, my X-Max is a killer? Because I tell you right now, an X-Max out of the box is not a killer at all. Sergeant J, dude, thank you. Falcon, what's going on, guy? Right, Jess. Spectrum motors are strong. The force is strong with those motors, man. The X-Max. It was over 300 degrees. I had it on the gun. It's a pretty accurate gun, too. Well, Captain Flannel, I'm still on the fence about that. When you say it's breaking constantly, you literally got to think about what it's being put through. I mean, people know that the X-Max, and that's why I have one. I have one because some guy that's in chat here, Earl Moorhead, was like, you know, you like RCs that much, there's one vehicle you absolutely, this is literally what he said, you absolutely have to have it in your collection, is an X-Max. And then when I saw Robert's video that he put on my Facebook group, that literally sold me. That literally just made me go, all right, fine. It's the best truck ever. I'm just going to, let's see. I do believe that it's strong. I do believe that it's going to break when you push that threshold. I do have a very strong formed opinion as of right now. If you were to compare my Outcast against the X-Max, I would actually rather choose my Outcast, because my Outcast has given me that. All of that, meaning the amount of time I'm pulling this trigger down is the amount of time that I would rip that Outcast, boom, pull it off, give it a little bit of break, and then bam, slam that throttle again, bury that, like, you know how they say in automotive terms, bury the needle. But you're burying that needle. Bam, brake, reverse, bam, throttle up again. The Outcast is definitely, for me, it's almost like, for me, it's in my eyes right now, for me, only personal opinion. I'm not against TRAXXAS. I got their banner right there. Not against TRAXXAS. I own TRAXXAS. But as of right now, the Outcast, for what it does versus what my X-Max has not been able to do just yet, I'm Outcast. My choice would be, if I was to pick both, as of right now, I'll pick my Outcast. Does my Outcast break? Of course it does. Look what I did to it. I jumped it off of a 2.5-story, almost 3-story house. You know what I mean? And it was my fault that, well, maybe it wasn't my fault, because you can actually hear that I pulled that trigger. It just didn't catch up. It would have, if I could have got that front end just to come up a little bit more, I would have survived that second time dropping 2.5 to 3-story height. So that's a heavy truck, man. Very heavy truck. Oh, dude. 3 sons. I've talked about that, man. I've talked about that. The Outcast would make the TRAXXAS X-Max part like Noah and the Red Sea. Little biblical knowledge for you there. Kevin, what's going on? Love your X-Max. Dude, I'd love to love mine. You don't do skate parks, but you do double backflip, jumping over the truck. Right. Dude, I'm telling you right now, Kevin, like I was telling other people, dude, I want to be right there next to you, enjoying my X-Max as much as you are. It just doesn't work. David Douglas, what's going on, guy? TRAXXAS X-Max giveaway. Right. Right. Yeah. I don't know, guy. Maybe someday. X-Max is jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly. Right. So if I was to compare my Outcast against my DBXL-E 2.0 for what that does, I like the fact that I've got categories of vehicles. I just don't know where the X-Max fits. I haven't figured out where the X-Max fits yet, because I've got to figure out where it wants to be, and it's really not communicating very well. Right. All cars break. It's just a hobby. Absolutely. If I could pin these comments, that'd be great. You guys are coming up with some good comments. Sergeant J, did you say what you had in it for numbers? Right. Your orange one was stocked for 5 months before Bertha killed it. Right. Earl, your grass-driven X-Max was stocked for 5 months until you actually took it out and ripped it. A new one. With Sergeant J. Okay, so you did. So so we already know the X-Max is $1,000. So that's $1,600. It cost Sergeant J technically $1,600 to get him to finally say my X-Max is a beast. I'm not anywhere near that. So I can't, no, I'm not near that yet. And that's upgrades. He's running Sergeant Jay's running a 800 kV. I believe he switched over and stayed with his 800 kV motor with a WFO mount and all that stuff. All right, see, Sergeant Jay's even upping it. He's like, oh yeah, wait a minute. So 1,700. That's crazy. Yeah, X-Max, I have to say is good only based upon what I've seen. All right. I want to edit this video. Anybody is trying to say something to me, just do the @artsy guy garage that way I'll see it. Oh no, it's highlighted the wrong thing. Telling you. The other thing too with the TRAXXAS Max, and I've already talked about it before, and I don't know why I talk about it, but I literally just I glaze over it, and I kind of just I guess I don't care that the TRAXXAS Max. Should bring this a little closer. The oh wait, I'm not screaming. And I wish I could tell audio levels. The TRAXXAS Max. The self-writing, well, I don't actually use the self-write. I use the self-write, you know what I mean? Self-writing it. So not the truck doing it, but me doing it. I can get it usually most times, unless it's if it's in a little bit of a gully, even the self-write feature won't work. But if it's flat, you'll be able to get it like within like 2 hits or 3 hits. But the self-write feature, definitely on the plastic axles, if you're running larger tires and wheels like I am, you're wide maxed, and you're running 4S with a 9,000 pack, all of those things, all in all, definitely beat on those little universals. So the ears that are actually on the actual axles where the universals go in, you definitely beat on those ears. And I've been replacing and fixing, but it's definitely now it's time to say goodbye to the plastic. And when my wife gets a hold of this truck, I want her to have a seamless experience. I don't want her to feel like something that she did wrecked the truck, like, because she felt really bad about the laser nut. And that's the stuff like you guys don't know. Even after the fact, she was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry." I'm like, honey, I was second guess. Did I react in a bad way or something? Because she was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry that I broke the RC." And I was like, "Honey," I'm like, "that's like literally like not that I expected it, but you got to expect it." You know what I mean? Even somebody like me who thinks they can drive, I break stuff like literally every single day now. Every single day I'm breaking something now. This is getting bad. But we are doing upgrades. So when my wife finally takes this thing out and rips it this spring, I want her to have like an awesome experience with it because this is her truck. So KLC, what's going on, guy? KLC, this must be your first time here. Can the X-Max be controllable? Yeah. Turn your little steering stuff up. Your steering assist. It'll be stable. Sam Wago, what's going on, guy? Thin Digital, what's going on? Happy with his sturdy rustler, right? Slash platforms, yeah. Earl loves his slashes. KLC 8000, you're just a broken man. Right. I am. Right in here. Broken. Right in here. I'll admit it. Broken. Robbie, I would, but I can't afford that guy. KLC 8000. No, don't kid guy. Dude, you're absolutely right. Dude, come on, think about it. I just took my wife's TRAXXAS Max outside in 30-degree weather, jumping it with a cinder block for a battery pack, and I didn't think it wasn't gonna break. Come on. You know what I mean? Come on. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but come on. Something wrong up here, right? You too? Right. All right. I want to get this video edited. When you see this, okay, I am editing out the little stupid stuff. So obviously, you know, I keep the jumps in there. I'm editing out the turnarounds and the lineups. So you'll see in this video, I'm nailing the ramp at full trigger. So that was full trigger. And it handles it like a champ too, with a cinder block for a battery pack. Ooh, that was a bad one. Yeah, guy, let's see if I can rewrite it. That was dumb. But it kept going. Oh my God. I'm telling you. It is a good truck. It really is a good truck. Robbie, man, I don't know if you want to. So the other thing I was going to say too is this might be also one of those videos. So if you guys are doing any kind of, this chair is wicked uncomfortable. If you guys are doing any of the recording, whether if you're doing it on Facebook or whatever you do, if you're doing it for your YouTube channel or whatever, if you're doing recording, go ahead and get yourself one of these things. See this thing right here? This is called a Wind Slayer. One of my subscribers recommended to me that I go ahead and get this because it cuts down on the wind. Now, for some strange reason, Earl had an issue with his where he couldn't get it to, just clamped it down on the thing. He couldn't get it to like work right. So he like literally cut his. And I was telling him like, God, you don't have to cut it. So it literally fits. This is in its head mount. Literally fits perfect. Like, I mean, this thing is the Wind Slayer. Definitely, I'd recommend it. And the reason why I say that is I've got these headphones on, right? So I'm getting pretty clear audio. The insane thing about these GoPro, and these are the cameras that I run right here. I got 5 GoPro 7s. This is definitely the way to go. Get yourself a GoPro 7. They're pretty inexpensive. And this one right here, the one that I primarily use all the time, I call this one cracked because it's literally cracked on the back. Look at that. Cracked on the back. I've already replaced the front lens. That's not a factory GoPro lens, which looks like it's all right. other than smearing hand grease on it. I've already replaced the front lens. The back screen is cracked, so I call it cracked. That's my go-to camera. I use this one all the time. The other ones are just like literally backup cameras and like supplemental video. And if I want to throw one on the bottom of my controller to get those low down shots. But the GoPro 7 Black, definitely an awesome camera. I know they've got the 8, the 9, the 10, the 12, the 15 probably coming out. GoPro 15 Hero Platinum Black is probably coming out tomorrow, but go ahead and get yourself a 7. I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you get out of it. Ooh, that was a good one. Now, on this particular clip, I'm actually going to leave the turnaround in there because this is a full trigger launch. Oh my God. I know you guys aren't hearing anything, but wait till the video. You might like it. Ooh, that thing is screaming. I'm telling you, it's screaming. Definitely a good truck. Really, really is. Oh, and the reason why I was saying to listen to it with headphones on at some point, because having this wind slayer on here, it does something to the audio. It's almost as if it makes the audio, for lack of a better word, it almost seems to make the audio cleaner. Like if that was to make sense. You have no outside extra wind with this little wind slayer on here. Definitely a thing to buy. I think I've got a link to it in my description. Dude, your ARRMA Granite went right for your face. Right. That's going to be another shirt. Right to the face. Literally just have somebody like that with a car coming towards you. And the saying is just going to say right to the face. Telling you, come out with some merch. Somebody else already come out with it, but I said it first. David, what's going on, guy? Martinez, you just got a GoPro Hero 8. Nice. Yep. GoPros are definitely the way to go. GoPros are definitely the way to go. You want a GoPro but heard the 9S, then dude, Captain, get a 7. Just get a 7 Black. Don't even question it. Stop wasting time. Start getting good footage. Get yourself a 7 Black before they're all gone. Dude, I got my 7 Black for under $200 with the memory card. Why do you think I have so many? Just for that reason. If you're not part of Amazon, be part of Amazon. You get good deals. I'm telling you. Oh, was that it? Wait a minute. The wheel didn't break off on that? Oh my God. I literally thought that was the jump that broke the wheel. That's how good it is. Wow, I thought that was the one that broke the wheel. I know I'm giving up like what happened, kind of, sort of. I have no idea. I'm telling you right now, I don't have no idea. Such abuse, I'm telling you. Massive amounts of abuse that I just put this thing through. All right, so the TRAXXAS Max really is a pretty good ripper, man. I'm telling you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop in on this particular part. Let's see if that works. So that doesn't work. All right. All right. What I'm doing is I'm going through like the editing process, cropping things, just trying to make it a little bit, just to show the abuse that this thing just went through on its plastic axles. It's the only reason why I'm doing this. Such abuse. All right. Get rid of the crop. Reset it. And normalize the speed. The sound. Wear headphones when you watch this video, if you watch this video. And it's literally, it's got to be because of this wind slayer. 57, come on, get those thumbs up, man. Tortured, what's going on, guy? Daza Parker, what's going on? What are we up to today? Right now, I'm editing a TRAXXAS Max mini destruction video. Oh, that was it right there. There it is. It's done. It's done for. It's done. I killed it. All right. Go to echo. Throw a little echo delay in there. Just try to make it sound a little bit better. All right, so now I can Copy it. Tortured, what's going on, man? Paste it. Bring it up. And I will add a little bit of a voiceover to it. Let's see if that works. All right. All right, there it is. All right, so copy. Paste. Junebug, what's going on, guy? Am I into Mini Z? No. I don't have a place to run Mini Zs. So I'm just going to call you BORC. What's going on there, BORC? How's it going with you, man? It's going pretty good with me. Curtis D. Guy, what's going on? Last night, and just wonder what your favorite type of RC is. This might make it kind of broad. Anything that I can have speed and durability. Speed and durability. Because I like speed cars. I like bash thrash trucks, cars, buggies. I might gravitate more to something that's an open wheel design, you know, body, open wheel. Although the ARRMA Mojave definitely is a killer design, man. Probably all RCs. I know that didn't answer your question, but literally all of them. They're just all fun. Yeah, Mini Z does look interesting. It does. Think about it, man. You're that much on a smaller... Robert, what's going on, guy? Good morning to you. You're on a much smaller like platform, and I've recorded some Mini Z racing. You should make a video of doing a huge send if trash bag. Tortured. You have no idea what I have in store for trash bag. What you're talking about has already been talked about. Dude, it is a very good idea. Max is good, none of the best, right? All right, you can't pick one. It's very tough. Jonathan Davis is here. Where? Jonathan Davis, what's going on? That's the lead singer from Korn. He likes to come in here. We didn't know that he liked RC stuff, but he's here. Emmeline, what's going on, guy? It looks like your last name says Christia. Your first name is, I think it's Emmeline. Know it. Jonathan Davis, telling you. People don't know that. I get, let me look at it, all right? If you look at who's in chat, right? You got Thomas Downey Jr. We all know who that is. That's Iron Man. We know that. You got Johnny Davis. That's lead singer from Korn. I'm telling you, I get the high-end people. I'm not saying all you other people aren't high-end, but 18 o'clock there, right? All right. Let's see. Now, we will super slow-mo this. Super slow-mo, and we will drag it right in to the offending, area. Crop it. try to like zoom it in wicked. So we just get that just buttery, just breakage. Buttery breakage. Oh no. I wish I could have been a little bit closer to when it happened. And we'll give it a little bit of a transition. That was rough. What editor I'm using? I'm using Final Cut Pro. It's just because it's what's on the Mac. Am I into crawlers? I own crawlers. I was into it, not so much anymore. Because what I found out with crawlers was that for me, I lose my patience too quickly, which inevitably costs me more money because my loss of patience for crawling causes damage, just like everything else apparently causes damage too. So maybe I should just go back to crawlers so I'd spend less money with damage and just go easy. Yeah, crawlers can get you in trouble, man. Especially when you start doing like scale likeness and trying to like make things look awesome. And let's see, can I make that look epic? Probably not. Can I flow it? Probably not. Nah, it didn't look right. Now, see that? Okay. Now, granted, I am watching my own footage, okay? But here's the best part, all right? I just got a smile out of my own face watching my own footage because this rip was worth it. Because if that just happened, that to me shows that I had a good time. Because I'm not like freaking out. I'm not like, I hate TRAXXAS. I'm out of here. This is done. I'm done with the RC hobby. I literally smiled at my own footage and almost like laughed because it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. The only negative about an early breakage, especially if you're ripping a TRAXXAS Max with a 9,000 milliamp pack, the only issue is that you've literally got like almost all of that 9,000 left. You probably got like about 8,000 milliamps left to burn through. Tell you, what a disaster. Right, but Robert, the only thing though, man, when you think about your statement that you just made, I'm telling you right now, that would never happen. Think about it, man. I think when ARRMA brought out their own video on the felony, listen to the words of the song. Emmeline, we'll see you later, man. Second job. Good for you, brother. That's the benefit of filming. You get to enjoy it multiple times, right? But only if it's a good experience. Because I'm sure those times when filming is a bad experience. But this one, believe it or not, even though it's only like a 5-minute video, it's still pretty good. I would love to see TRAXXAS redo the X-Max. We've had the X-Max long enough. Can TRAXXAS make the X-Max better than my experience that I'm having right now? That would be it right there. But they're so happy. They're so happy that somebody like me will drop that kind of change, and be unhappy and still continue to buy into it. That's what they love. That's what TRAXXAS loves. TRAXXAS loves when you do this. They love it. That's their bread and butter right there. So they will not be remaking. I got a couple of battery packs over there just being checked. They will not be remaking the TRAXXAS X-Max. I wish they would make it a more resilient vehicle. Oops, what did I just do? Boom. That's it. So the video is basically done right now, I believe. Don't let the work area pile up again with broken RC cars, right? Well, unfortunately right now, yeah, unfortunately right now, it's going to be a waiting game for the Max, just for a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, not too bad. Take your time, guy. What? Take my time with what? Jose Cruz, what are you talking about? Max 5 hot racing gears? What, that you've gone through or that you've pumped into your TRAXXAS? Or are we talking about something else? I'm probably lost. Everything RC will eventually have an upgrade. Right. I must have missed something. All right. Robbie, you definitely need a new... I don't even know why that thing is in your house, Robbie. KJ, what's going on, guy? You're wondering what are some good upgrades to make the DBXL, I'm assuming E, lighter? Lighter, you say? Nothing. Nothing. If anything, you almost want to make it almost slightly heavier. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. But yeah, KJ, I think that's KJ, right? Yeah. KJ, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think there really is anything. I mean, when you're talking about an RC that's like that big, man, what can you really do to make it that much lighter? Maybe, I mean, replacing the tires and wheels. I mean, even then, the tires and wheels that you're going to throw on it are probably going to be about the same weight, if not slightly heavier. I think when you've got that size vehicle, you try to play the weight savings game. Don't even waste your time. Just make it just that much more capable to handle its own weight. Right now, mine is over 32 pounds with those 9,000 packs. So I am going to weigh it. Looks like Raj Shiffin just put up a video talking about his carbon fiber parts for the Limitless. Looks like he come up with a price of $240 for all his pieces, something like that. So he's a pretty funny YouTuber right there. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else that I got. No, there really isn't anything else that I got, right? I think that's pretty much it for the footage. Let's see. Did I get anything else? I don't think I did. I think literally that's all I got. And bam. Yep. That is it. Rather short video. That's all right. That's all the footage that's there for it. Also, don't forget to check the links in the description to the Amazon links. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's Amazon links. There's also PayPal tip jar. There's a epidemic sound. A lot of people are always asking me, hey guy, where are you getting your songs from? And when I use a song, I actually don't look at what the title is of the song. I just literally listen to it, and I realize, okay, based upon the footage that I just saw, this music or this song, I'll literally search out a song to go with the footage that I just edited. So I think I might do it backwards than any other people do. I think what other people do is they edit their footage for the song, but what I do is I see that footage and then I like listen to music and realize, man, that's the song. I don't always get it right because music's tough. This song right here. Yup. Wow. You know what's crazy? I'm going to shut this off. What's crazy is literally the second song that I picked or clicked on is the exact right song that I need for this ending. Like literally the exact right song. How does that happen? Yes. I'm telling you. How is it that literally to explain like how like my brain like broken actually works. Somehow I actually had pre-cut the footage to literally fit the song. Like, I mean, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Like, what was his name? Murdoch? Was it Murdoch? Which was the one from the A-Team that always said, I love it when a plan comes together. I forget which guy it was, but like literally, this is one of those ones that just seems to come together. Not the other song there. What's the other song there? Come together right now. Not that one. Like even that actually is pretty good. Yes. Yes. Blade it. Blade it. Blade. Blade. Oop. Blade. Blade. Yep. I'm definitely seeing it. nice. Telling you. Sometimes. Did anybody answer that question? Six nine, lead up to the crashes. You know it, guy. What do we got for we got 54 thumbs ups. That's not bad. Scion, what's going on, guy? Yep. Definitely got the footage going right here. This is perfect. Grab that clip, that clip, that clip, that clip, and this one. And then grab absolutely that one. Not so much on that one. Nope. Yeah, that one, definitely. The other thing too is sometimes you don't always get everything right. So, and I've been slowly learning the loop deck, right? I still haven't opened it. The loop deck is actually going to help with the way I do my, hopefully the way I do my footage. So with the way I do things right now, I literally use a trackpad and I use one of these ergo mouse things. And I've somehow, I use both like to move things around, like do the footage, like clicking and dragging, and it's easy. It's easy. I literally like, if I what I should do is I should set up like a desk cam to like show like how my brain works. Like, I mean, as I'm swiping to move the clip, I'm also moving the mouse to drag and grab. Like, it's messed up. It's messed up how I do it. I like it though. I like how my mind thinks sometimes. Yep, that's a good one. Blade that. Blade it. Grab it. Blade it. Blade it. Grab it. Grab that clip. It should be all right. I think this will be watchable. You know that? I actually think this might be watchable. Yeah, I think so. I think it's watchable. Yeah, absolutely. Grab that one. Blade it and grab it. Sergeant, we'll see you later, man. ERC, tell you, if I could use copyright material, I 100% would. So I guess you won't be watching this because I'm not going to use copyright material. It's all right. Everybody would love to use copyrighted material, I think. Get in trouble for doing that. Oh, actually, I can unclick that, grab that clip instead. Blade it, grab it. And then the final. Bam, that's it. So looks like I won't have this video ready in time because I was blabbing too much. But I think this will actually be a watchable video. It's got a little bit of sound to it. Might be watchable. I'll say it is. But of course I'm going to say my stuff is watchable. Oh, what, Robbie, your thing there? BORC, we'll see you later, man. The name of your channel is just pretty crazy. That's it. And we're basically done here. Go right here. Paste that right into place. And it's like done. Oh. Wrong button, guy. Get ready for a max session. Yep, absolutely. I think this is coming out mint. Like I said, Of course, I'm going to say I think all my stuff is mint. Just kidding. All my stuff is crap. All right. So I pretty much think that this is where this live stream should probably end, right? Because I'm going to slow that down. Bam. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Unbelievable. Done. So that video is basically, I'm going to do a couple more tweaks on it. Basically ripping the TRAXXAS Max. Just edited it. Figured I'd go on a live, just say hello and have a little bit of communication. Got the flathead thing going on now. Get the little bit of communication going on. So what do we talk about today? I think the main point was, and I jokingly say it, that TRAXXAS's like motto is, if you want to play, you're gonna pay. Now, not if you want to play. If you want to play, you're gonna pay. Not if you want to play. I don't know. You want to play, you're gonna pay. Point blank. I do believe TRAXXAS does give you a certain amount of value. If you haven't seen the A-Main video that basically talked about ARRMA and TRAXXAS, I suggest you go watch it. A-Main is definitely, they're a good company. They're the company right now that is taking the place of another company that I used to do business with that I no longer waste my time with. A-Main is the place to go. On the live stream the other night, I literally kind of did like a quick little poll. And it was just like, how many people here, show of hands, how many people like A-Main? And I wasn't saying any other company. I just said how many people like A-Main. And literally a flood of people were just like, bam, thumbs up, A-Main. A-Main is a good company. They are not owned by another company as of yet. And that's where I prefer my money to go at this time. So, and TRAXXAS too. eBay, online. I definitely recommend supporting your local shops as long as you can. I definitely recommend supporting your local shops as long as you can. So if you can, do it. If you can't, move on. Move on to a different scenario. So I am out. Got an hour and a half live stream. Not that bad. Basically me just sitting there talking about a video that you guys haven't seen yet. So hopefully you guys do like this video. I mean, come on. If my own video made me like smile and laugh, hopefully I kind of want to know. I mean, leave a comment in the video's description. If you think it was junk, leave a comment. I think it's junk. If you actually like thought, man, maybe I should change the opener to it, I might do that. You know what? I think I'm going to change the opener to this video. If you haven't given a thumbs up, before you leave on your way out, it actually says 60. That's insane. But can we squeak any more out of that 60? There's like 42 people here. Can we just squeeze you 42 people and see if we can get a couple more of them things right there? You might all have done it. You got one. Who was the one? Who was the one that literally just gave a thumbs up? Thin Digital, what's going on, guy? Who was the one that just gave the thumbs up? A-Main is great. They refunded your shipping cost because your parts came in 2 days late. Dude, see, isn't that awesome? Right, dude, absolutely. ERC. Earl Moorhead, it was you? Nice guy. All right. Like I said, keep on the lookout for a video. Like I said, Raj Schifrin, he just put out a video. Obviously, just do what you got to do and just get out there and try to put a smile on your face. Like I said, I think I'm going to put like a little bit of a different, like weird intro to this video to kind of just not bait people, but because I don't do the bait, but basically bait people to communicate about the video. Hey, let me know what you think about this video. Is this kind of the kind of content that you want? Granted, this is backyard track, but if the video made me like laugh and smile, I want to know if it actually like made you laugh and smile. So that's probably how I'll start it. We'll see. So anyways, I'm out. You should get out too. And like I always say, if I can get my mouse over to my second screen, like I always say, you too should get out there and point blank just rip it.